the Golden Detective, and the mystery of the stolen coins. Say hello to Goldie, the happiest detective in town. Goldie has a sharp nose and a heart as big as his love for snacks. Right by his side is his buddy, Dash. Dash is Goldie's very loyal assistant. He might be a bit moody, but he's super smart and always helps Goldie stay on the right track. Together, they are Puddleville's detective duo, solving mysteries both big and small. Are you ready to join them on their next adventure? It's a quiet day in Puddleville. Goldie and Dash are enjoying a peaceful morning. No action today, just sticks and chill, Dash says with a smile and curls up in his blanket. But wait, what's that sound? Ring, ring! The detective collar is ringing. That means there is a new mystery. Through the speaker on Goldie's collar, a worried voice cries out for help. It's the Tooth Fairy who is calling. Someone has stolen all his shiny coins. Oh no! Goldie and Dash hurry over to the Tooth Fairy's house. There they find him looking sad and confused. The Tooth Fairy explains that he'd been swapping teeth for coins all night long. Usually, I put my coins in a safe place when I come home from work, but last night I was too tired. So I accidentally left the coins next to my bed and fell asleep. When I woke up, all my coins had been stolen, he says with a desperate voice. Goldie is calm. After all, retrieving is his specialty. It's time to explore the room. First, Goldie starts looking for evidence of how the sneaky thief got inside. Since the Tooth Fairy always locks the door, Goldie has to think, a door-walking ghost, perhaps? Dash interrupts him with a cough. Ahem, detective. Look at this window. It's wide open. The Tooth Fairy's cheeks turn pink. Oops! He must have forgotten to close the window before bedtime. The next step is searching for clues. The two dogs scan the room for anything unusual that stands out. Bingo! Goldie makes a discovery near the bed-a-pet collar with the name Darnella. He takes a long sniff. It smells awful. No way this belongs to a dog. But the smelly collar could belong to a cat. It looks like Goldie and Dash have found a suspect, a cat named Darnella. Time to visit the local stray cats. As soon as the dogs enter the stray cat's territory, they feel uneasy. Smells catastrophic here, Dash whispers. The tension rises as the leader of the stray cats slowly approaches them. Hey, Goldie, what's a golden boy like you doing in a place like this? He asks. Goldie explains that they're looking for a cat named Darnella. The stray cats burst into laughter. Do you really think a fancy cat named Darnella would live here? She sounds like one of Miss Furball's cats. They laugh. Goldie and Dash gulp. Miss Furball is known to adore cats, but she absolutely hates dogs. Wow, what a mansion! Standing outside Miss Furball's grand house, Goldie and Dash feel really tiny. If I spot a cat butler in a bow tie, consider me out of here, Dash says with a smile. Then the two dogs muster up the courage to knock, hoping that one of Miss Furball's fancy cats will open the door. Phew! A cat opens the door, and Miss Furball is nowhere to be seen. Are you Darnella? Goldie asks. The pretty cat nods. We have some questions about where you were last night, Goldie says with his detective voice. Darnella opens the door wider to let them in and starts telling them about her quiet night at home. As they go inside, Goldie barks, That's not true. We know you were at the Tooth Fairy's house. We found your collar there. You stole his coins. Darnella looks at the blue collar with disgust and says, That's not mine. I only wear pretty pink collars. And why would I steal coins? Look at my fancy home. The dogs are puzzled. What Darnella says makes sense. She doesn't need coins. But who owns the collar then? Suddenly, it all becomes clear to Goldie. The blue collar is a false clue. Someone left it there to trick them. Now, they have no idea who the thief is. A real setback. On their way home, Dash starts to worry. He thinks about all the kids who have lost a tooth but won't find a coin under their pillow in the morning. Goldie tries to stay positive, but Dash can't stop talking about how sad the kids will be. "This is a big problem, right, Goldie?" Dash asks. There's no answer. "Goldie?" He asks again and looks around. Where is Goldie? He is gone. Dash takes a few steps back to look for Goldie. Suddenly, he spots a giant wooden sign pointing towards a hot dog restaurant. Not again, he sighs. This certainly isn't the first time Goldie has run off to eat hot dogs in the middle of a mystery. Bad dog. "Found you," Dash says, annoyed. In the middle of a big bite, Goldie tries to explain that it's hard to think on an empty stomach. "I simply needed a hot dog or 2, or 10, he mumbles between bites. With each hot dog, Dash's annoyance grows. Finally he barks, "Stop eating! We have a mystery to solve!" Surprisingly, someone else answers, "A mystery, you say? That sounds exciting." It's the butcher speaking. Dash tries to leave, but Goldie insists on telling the butcher all about their mystery. The butcher feels bad for the dogs and their setback. "I guess it's never the easy solution, huh? Like the magpies, for example," he says and walks away. "Wait, what about the magpies?" Dash asks. The butcher turns around and explains that magpies are birds that love shiny things like jewelry, silver, and coins. Goldie and Dash look at each other, then they run as fast as they can out the door. The dogs rush to the big tree on the hill, a favorite spot for the local magpies. Under its branches, they spot a huge nest. "Look, Dash! Shiny lights are coming from the nest. It must be the coins," Goldie says happily. Dash nods and points to the ground. "A coin! It has probably fallen from the nest. This is it!" Suddenly, from high up in the nest, a mean voice yells, "Go away! This tree belongs to me, Abraca." Goldie takes a deep breath and says, "We know you have the Tooth Fairy's coins. Please, give them back." Abraca just chuckles. "So you finally figured out it wasn't the cat, huh? Well. What's your plan now, dogs? The coins are up here with me, and I'm not going to give them back." What now? They know Abraca stole the coins, but how can they get them back? Dogs are terrible climbers. Night is coming, and if they don't hurry, the Tooth Fairy will have to let down many children. All of a sudden, they hear a feminine voice. "Dogs, dogs, dogs! Can't even climb a simple tree!" It's Darnella! Yay! She has been following the two dogs around, determined to protect her reputation as Puddleville's most stylish cat. "I can't have people thinking that ugly blue collar with absolutely no bling belongs to me," she says, and jumps elegantly up the tree. Magpies are scared of cats, and as Darnella reaches the nest, they immediately take flight. "Bingo! The coins are here!" "Catch!" Darnella shouts, tossing down the coins one by one. From the sky, Abraca yells, "You might have won this time, Goldie, but next time won't be so easy." The two dogs just laugh and thank Darnella. "I only did it for my reputation," she says, and then struts away. Dash shrugs. "Cats, am I right?" The Tooth Fairy is absolutely overjoyed when he hears the good news, literally glowing with happiness. "You two dogs have saved the joy of so many children today," he says with a tear in his eye, patting Goldie on his head. "Good boy, Goldie, a true golden detective." As night falls in Puddleville, sleepy-eyed boys and girls, having lost a tooth, drift into sweet dreams. In the quiet hours, the Tooth Fairy carefully replaces their tiny teeth with shiny coins, spreading his magic throughout the town. All is now peaceful in Puddleville, thanks to the Golden Detective and his trusted assistant. Thank you for listening.